All right, so before we get into the video, a little bit of a public service announcement. I'm gonna be doing some giveaways. Now, whenever I randomly decide to do the giveaway, the way I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna go 3 videos back and look at the comment section, and whoever has left a comment, like, and a subscription, they're gonna go into the draw to win that reel. And in that very video, I'm gonna announce the winner. And yeah, it's most likely gonna be a reel. Rods are kind of, a bit expensive to ship, to be honest. So reels are a lot better to give away. Anyway, I also got a hilarious message, comment on one of my previous shorts. I just thought I had to share it with you. It is absolutely hilarious. I'm just gonna bring it up on screen and we're gonna read that together. It's by JDogMateface420. Interesting name. So this is in relation to a random short where I caught a yellow belly, whatever. He says, when I was 10, I got a bait caster for my birthday. It was a nice rig, and a kid casted it into the water off the jetty. I tossed him in after it, and that afternoon his brother came over to teach me a lesson because his little bro went home butthurt and wet. I then twin poked the older bro in his eyes because I'd recently seen the move in a movie. This is crazy. He cried and my mum took him to the medical center. Turned out it was just a popped blood vessel and he regained full sight. Man, this is crazy. I was known after that as iPoker 5000. Later in that year, his brother came back for revenge on the school oval with his mates. I took the opportunity to dish another stunning move, and that was a roundhouse kick when someone holds your leg. This was the same move from the movie Universal Soldier. Man, how random is this? Man, those were the days. Later on, as a few months had passed, we were at the fish and chip shop, and the chips were always notoriously hot. The older brother sneak attacked me, but burning my neck horribly by stabbing a few piping hot chips into my neck. This left me with a nice blister and revenge to be had. The feud continues with a bunch of dead toads in school bags, kids being suspended, and several brawls. We made up when I purchased a go-kart. I could not fix it, and me being fatherless and the brother's dad being a lawnmower mechanic, I ate humble pie and asked him for help. His dad fixed the cart and we fanged it around together for a few years like best mates. Him and his bung eye and me with my neck scar. The younger brother was always a shithead and turned out to always be getting slapped about for his big mouth and out-of-pocket behavior. Man, that is such a random comment. That is like a scene out of a comedy show. That is absolutely crazy. Thanks for leaving that comment. It really made my day. All right, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna take a look at the Mifine Illusion 800F ultralight spinning reel. Really sick looking reel. If you haven't checked out the unboxing video, go check that out. But I thought I would release this video pretty quickly after the unboxing video because I think I may have found a pretty big flaw with this reel. Anyway, let's hit the water and let's see what happens. Right, now here we are at a local public lake. There's some redfin in here, some trout in here, and apparently some other things as well, but that's all I've ever caught here. Anyway, we're just doing a little bit of casting, getting a feel for the reel, getting a feel for the spinning rod. Man, is it different throwing a spinning rod after throwing casting rods for so much time. The accuracy, man, it's so much more difficult for me to accurately cast this little spinning rod. I'm using a Surinoya grub. Check this out. Well, it's a grub body, but check this tail out. It's got all these splits inside the tail, which for me, that means I can load a lot of scent in there, and it should hold the scent really well. It's quite, it's definitely not a stretchy material. You could probably tear that quite easily, but it's such great value for money. And it's got a pretty good action in the water. I think it's a good bottom contact lure. Yeah, I reckon I'm definitely gonna give these a try in the future, maybe get another color or two. So in terms of the aesthetics of the reel, can't flaw it.
Paint job looks awesome. Spool looks awesome. Bail arm, super positive click. The drag sound, really nice. But, you know, there's a few issues and we'll get into those. Okay, so one thing that really bothers me about this reel, and it makes it unenjoyable to use, that's the amount of play in the handle. This is fully tightened. Ugh. And you see that? You can even see both sides moving. Doesn't matter how much. I'm gonna break it, I think, if I try and tighten it too much. That play there, it just makes it so unenjoyable to use. When you're reeling it in, you know, you can just feel the clunkiness. And because these are riveted knobs, you can't shim those. So not only do they have a little bit of in and out play after a little bit of use, but also you can see it going up and down. And it's just really not enjoyable to use whatsoever. It's really a shame because it's an absolutely beautiful looking reel. I mean, even if this was matte black, I really love this, but even if it was matte black, the purple spool looks so nice. And the drag sounds really nice as well. It's, you know, overall a really great looking reel, and I really love the bail clicker. It's really positive. Like, it's one of the best bail clickers that I've had on a reel. But it's just such a shame that you know, there's so much play in the handle. Every time I'm, you know, turning it, or especially if I'm just twitching the lure a little bit, you know, causing the rod to move, you can just feel everything in this hand on the knob. It's just quite annoying.
The reel is at a great price point, looks awesome, and has a lot of positive things going for it. But that handle movement just makes it too unenjoyable to use, and maybe if you could modify it, it might be worth buying. Otherwise, I'm not going to recommend it. Anyway guys, catch you in the next video. See you next time.